What's up, guys? How's it going? Let me apologize, a little bit noisy. They're smoothing the field, getting it ready to plant. I've been playing with I managed to get hold of some borax. I cooked it up today, put some sugar and honey in it, and it wasn't even cooled down, but I brought it out here to get it to them. I bought a 20 baht. How much is 20 baht? 50p, about 80-cent plate, little tin thing to put the borax in and put it in the tree. The stuff I put on the floor the other day, the white powder, kept them from coming down the tree. So, but they found another way out. But anyway, they're not coming down underneath where the hose is. So let me show you what I've done. They're not sure yet. It's still a little bit tiny warm. I just put some ways in for them. But look at, see them waiting? They're not sure what to do yet. But I imagine they'll get in it in a minute once it cools down. All it takes is 2 or 3 to get in, I guess. And then when I first put it down, they're so aggressive. I put the plate there and put the borax in, the solution. They're so aggressive. As soon as they seen it, they just ran in it. And about 10 of them died instantly as soon as I got in the water. I mean, they must be on par with aggression, like a hyena or something. Anyway, that'll keep them busy. Here's that big nest I told you about. See, I've never seen this white stuff in there before. See how they made that white stuff? It's almost like a expanding foam or something. Never seen that on these. I've seen many of these nests, but never seen that like expanding foam stuff in it. Never. That's it from a different angle. Same one, see? Watch this, how aggressive they are. Watch. Look, see them? Beep, beep. See how aggressive they are? That's right, for that to fall on you or walk into it, huh? Let's upset them some more, shall we? Beep, beep. Very aggressive. Beep. So, that's the ant issue. I hope will be solved. There's many different recipes, but I had like what is it, about like a Coke can full of bottle size of water. I think that's like 300 milliliters. Yeah, 300 milliliters. And I put 2 teaspoons of borax in it, about 3 teaspoons, 4 teaspoons of sugar, and maybe a couple tablespoons full of honey, and let it boiled it up so it melted all, and let it cool down ish and then poured it in the pan outside. So I hope that's going to work. I got a couple of things I wanted to explain to you today. Jan and I went out to Home Pro yesterday. We went there pricing up air conditioning units, and I wanted to get a bigger one because this time of year it's very difficult to keep the house cool. But the house was designed and built by Thai people. So if I had have designed it, it would have been a bit different. Probably cost more, but you know, what you pay at the beginning, you save on your electric bill trying to keep it cool. So anyway, I have ideas on how to make, maybe in the future, I'll make it more cool. So but right now, we went out yesterday, priced up some. Then Jan looked on the internet last night and found the same AC unit that we want. I think it's 22,000 BTUs, something like that. In, you know, a couple of inverters and all this sort of jazz. And it was 40,000 baht because it's a big one. And you can have 2 or you can just have 1 big one. So I thought 1 big one. Now the one I got last time is not as big as this, so I think it's, you know, they'll tell you what the specification is, but the actual specification is different. So I think last time, what did I need? I needed $21,000 for the room because it's a kitchen, living room, whatever you want to call it, living area. And of course I always keep my bedroom door open, so it leaks into there, rain coming, so the cold air goes in there. So on a hot like this time of year, the AC can't keep it cool, and it's also failing. So I've had it, the guy who I have do the maintenance, it's like I don't want to say what I feel about you, but most of you know how I feel about craftsmanship here. Anyway, they won't fix it. I mean, it's not a rocket scientist to fix it. I'm not an AC guy, but I know how to fix AC. I mean, you put in a chemical and spray. I mean, I don't know how they do it now, but they used to for vehicles. You put a chemical in, like it comes in an aerosol, and when it hits the air, it turns red, so you know where the leak is. You fix the leak or solder the leak, right? Whatever. So I can imagine it's not much more difficult than that with the modern stuff today. But when I suggested that he fixes it, he just like, they just want to swap it. But the thing is, it is 6 years old. Actually, it's probably a little bit older than that, because I got a message on Facebook last night of some work that I got done here 6 years ago. So it's probably like, I don't know, 6 1/4 maybe, and it runs 24 hours a day, so that's not too bad. Way past its warranty. So anyway, the new one we bought today, and they're coming to fit it tomorrow morning. So you'll see that later on in this update. This is the internal unit, and this is almost twice the size as well. So they got a new wire to connect up inside here, so they had to take the roof apart, which I wasn't happy about, but they had to do it. I got it, it's all in, sealed and painted. Of course, all the heat from up there is coming straight down, hot, crazy hot. So the breaker there, the white one on the left, is the one I had before. So they're just going to connect into that one. So back to day 2. The AC people arrived, and they've started putting everything in. And Mr. Fussy was fussing because I don't disturb my home. But they had to take it all apart to put the new one in. And you know, I just said, use the old stuff, the piping and stuff, but not all the piping, I mean the drain and stuff. They said no, they want to put all new in. I said okay, do it, because we paid for it, so I just don't like wasting money. But anyway, I said just leave it with me, and they said no, we have to put it in, but I'll have more then. So the new people, the AC people are here putting the new AC in, and it's very hot. It's like 35.5, something like that, in the shade with a breeze. Could imagine if there's no breeze, it would be crazy hot. So they're putting it all in. They're disturbing the house, which they have to do, which is a little annoying. I'm sure everybody knows that. If people going in your house disturbing everything. So anyway, the front door's open because they have to go in and out, and the inside the house is also 30-some degrees. Hot everywhere, humid as well. So now we have loud music from across the way, but at least the tac is stopped. It's too hot for them, I guess. But they're putting it in, and I'm really pleased with it. So the one I had in it still works, but it was having some issues, and I think the issues are fixed now. So I could have kept it, and it would have been fine, but it's the old one was the right size for the room, but it's based on whose calculations, I don't know, but I know I put it in there new, so in the early days it worked, but in the summer it's so hot, it can hardly keep it cool. So and because I leave the bedroom door open as well, because I don't want all my stuff in there to get so hot. So I thought I'm going to buy a bigger one. So the one before was 18,000 BTUs. This new one is 22 or 24, I can't remember. So it's an extra 3 or 4,000 BTUs. But it's actually, you know, you think as technology moves along, things get smaller. But this is actually almost twice the size of the old one. You know, yes, you have to buy it. Yes, you have to pay for it. But got a good deal. Normally it's 40, I think almost 41,000. But Jan asked for what deals they have, and they said if you buy it on a credit card, it turns out to be, you got some kind of discount anyway, and then if you put it on credit card, you get even more discount. So it got 10,000 baht off. So only paid, you know, it was listed as 40 something, and actually paying 30,100 and something baht. So, which is what's that, about 800 pounds, $1,000, something like that. But the good thing is I can leave the bedroom door open and leave this running, and I'm not worried about the bedroom being cool during the day. I just don't want it to be hot. You know, you have all your normal things that you have in a home. You don't need to be cooking, right? So, and this time of year, it's the little one, the one they took out, was finding it difficult to keep the room cool. It's just too hot. You know, you're sitting in the house sometimes 30, 31 with the AC on. So with this one, maybe I went a little bit over the top, but I thought they said it was 24. Something like that. Yeah, I think he said 24. I can't remember now, but anyway, whatever, it's way over the top. So with the door open, leading into the bedroom, it'll be easily keep it cool. Just got it all back together now. Just testing it. I can feel it already. I think I'll have to wear a sweater in here. Okay, all done, all working. Simple when you know what you're doing. The house was almost 34 degrees inside and out, obviously. And I put the new AC on. He put it on 16. So I left it on there for a while, and it actually took quite a while for it to start to cool down. But once it started, it cooled it all the way down. I think I got it, it's like 26 in the house now. But this thing is strong enough that it can, the wind, the air pushes all the way over to the kitchen. Whereas the other one, you could stand in the kitchen, but it would still feel warm, and it's only at the other end of the room. But this one, you can feel it blowing cold air on you in the kitchen. So I'm sure my electric bill will be a little bit higher, but I'll be much happier because I'll be able to stay cooler. So about an hour ago, I put the fan on in the kitchen to go in the bedroom as well, and it's still holding its own. It's still keeping the house nice and cool. So, and I don't have to use 2 ACs now, just one. And it's April and high humidity today, so I'm good to go now. That's me done. So I'm gonna sign off, guys. And I think I'm gonna go get a shower and chill out and get a nice cold drink and relax a little bit. So look after yourselves. Hope you have a great weekend. Buckets of blessings, rivers of peace, joy, and kindness. See you later.